Good evening and welcome to the debate on Evening Prime. Ahead of the Lok Sabha elections, big political development in the Northeast. Just a few hours back, we here at Northeast Live broke the big story from Tripura that now even 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗧, the regional party from Tripura, is joining the BJP government in the state and will soon be in the NDA fold. 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗧 will also be part of the NDA. So the big question now, will BJP have a cakewalk in the coming 2024 Lok Sabha elections? Will it be just like a stroll in the garden for the BJP? What about the regional parties like the Assam 𝗟𝗜𝗙𝗀𝗧𝗏 in Assam, the Arunachal Democratic Party and People's Party of Arunachal in Arunachal Pradesh, the ZPM in Mizoram, the Sikkim Democratic Front or the SDF in Sikkim? Are they ready to put up a fight? Because as far as Nagaland is concerned, though Nagaland has the regional parties like the Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party, that is already an ally of the BJP, it's part of NEDA, and also because of the Naga issue, the Naga People's Front, NPF, has also aligned with the NDA. Of course, that's for a particular cause. But nonetheless, Nagaland remains opposition-less, and like I mentioned, as far as Assam is concerned, Assam has two more regional parties, the UPPL and the AGP. They are already allies of BJP in the state. Therefore, what happens in 2024? Will BJP improve on its 2019 tally when the party bagged an impressive 18 of the 25 seats in the whole of Northeast? Now, of course, the rallying cry for the BJP this time round, 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏𝗧 𝗣𝗏𝗡 par, is that becoming a reality, and North is hugely contributing to that 𝗣𝗏𝗡 par. To talk about the fast-changing political scenario in the region and also how many of these parties from the region are placed, what are their strategies, what are they planning? I am joined by my guests today. Let me introduce them. I have Happy Gogoi, spokesperson of Assam Congress. Mr. A.K. Khataniyar, he is the spokesperson of the Assam 𝗟𝗜𝗙𝗀𝗧𝗏 or AJP. Mr. Gurpreet Singh, one of the founders of the Aam Aadmi Party in Assam. And also joining me from Shillong, from Meghalaya, is Mr. 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗙𝗀𝗀𝗀. He is NPP's Youth Working President in Meghalaya and NPP's spokesperson. In fact, I was supposed to be joined by a representative from the Arunachal Democratic Party, but because of certain medical emergency, he could not join me this evening. But nonetheless, let's start the debate, the discussion today evening. First, let me go across to Mr. Khataniyar. Mr. Khataniyar, Assam 𝗟𝗜𝗙𝗀𝗧𝗏, amongst the very few regional parties in the real sense of it, that still exists in Northeast in Assam. What do you think of the developments that we are seeing in the region, now 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏 also joining the NDA? How does it all look like to you?
No, look, we as a regional party, I'd like to make it very clear to the people of Assam that Assam 𝗟𝗜𝗙𝗪𝗧𝗏 is a party for the people of Assam to ensure the safety of the people of Assam. The crisis that we are facing in Assam, it is the only Assam 𝗟𝗜𝗙𝗪𝗧𝗏 that can really safeguard the interest of the people of Assam. At no point of time, I repeat, Assam 𝗟𝗜𝗙𝗪𝗧𝗏 will lose its identity as a regional party. What may come, we'll fight back. We may not win a seat, we may not have as of today, we do not have a representative in the Vidhan Sabha, in the assembly. But nevertheless, people of Assam have strong into our various rallies and people are joining, and with a hope that this is the only party, the Assam 𝗟𝗜𝗙𝗪𝗧𝗏 will safeguard the interest of the people of Assam. Assamese people are in real crisis as of today. As we see it, the Assam Accord, the clause 6, the introduction of the newly 𝗏 is coming up. So the identity of the Assamese people is at stake, and it is the Assam 𝗟𝗜𝗙𝗪𝗧𝗏 who is fighting back tooth and nail to safeguard the interest of the people of Assam. So I am very clear, I would like to make it very clear to the people of Assam, Assam 𝗟𝗚𝗃 Parishad will retain its regional character, and a leader, Honorable President Sri 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗅𝗧𝗏 Gogoi is firm on his commitment to the development, to the safety, to the security, to the integrity of the people of Assam. So people should be rest assured, let what may come, Assam 𝗟𝗚𝗃 Parishad will retain its identity as Assam 𝗟𝗚𝗃 Parishad and will never merge into any national political party or its allies. Yes, there is a question. In 24, we are fighting the election against BJP as a common party candidate, common party. It's not an alliance with Congress nor an alliance with other parties whatsoever. It is the motto is that we'll project only one candidate against BJP, one-to-one fight we want to see. That is the reason why these 16 parties, political parties, combine together to have their single candidate in their respective constituencies. Unfortunately, in 3 or 4 constituencies, there is a dispute, there is disagreements, and I do hope, so far as Dibrugarh is concerned, I will request an appeal to Aam Aadmi Party leadership to reconsider their candidature in Dibrugarh, so that the basic principle of the opposition party to stop the BJP's this Rath Yatra, whatever you say, unitedly. That is my appeal to the Aap leaders, and I hope, let us look at this. 24 is not the end of the political scenario of the Indian nation. 26 is coming up, just a few months later the assembly elections will be there, where we will have to go by combined opposition, we will again have to fight back the BJP. So if they can consider it and can come to a conclusion for 26 and keeping the spirit of one-to-one election, that will give an advantage to inter-opposition parties. That is an appeal I would like to make to Aam Aadmi Party.
Right.
His leaders is here.
Yes.
I think he can convey it to his senior leadership. It's a very serious issue. But nevertheless, in all probability, they will honor the commitment they have given otherwise. And I am sure in Dibrugarh, the things will be different. Despite Sarbananda Sonowal being the BJP candidate, he being a ex-chief minister of the state, he being a cabinet minister as of today, but things are not that easy for him too, because his failures are many.
All right, we will get into all of those things, but first I would like to like a response from Mr. Gurpreet Singh to what AJP has appealed from Aap. And also, before going across to Mr. Gurpreet Singh, Mr. Khataniar, is your party chief, 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗅𝗏 Gogoi, sticking to fighting from Dibrugarh? Because there has been a lot of buzz around that he might actually switch and go to Lakhimpur or any other place.
No. In fact, the formal announcement of his candidature from which constituency he will fight back is formally yet to be disclosed or it will be announced. But in all probability, the Dibrugarh will be the constituency where he might file his nomination and contest for the elections. But yes, the all-party alliance will finalize the list within a couple of days, maybe or 2-3 days. They will announce the candidatures, and let us wait for 2-3 days. And I will not commit, I will not confirm that yes, he is from Dibrugarh alone, but that will be unethical. Let the leadership decide, the all-party leadership decide and announce the name formally. But in the air, people are humming around that yes, 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗅𝗏 Gogoi will be the candidate against Sarbananda Sonowal. These are speculations, and let the speculations be there. Well, let us wait for 2-3 days more, and formal announcement once it comes, then things will be very clear and transparent.
All right, Gurpreet ji, yeah, your response.
With due respect to 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗅𝗏 and Khataniar ji, I would like to say this, that I'll take the proposal what you have said, and I'm not the authority to decide or what to do or what not to do on this, and this is not the right platform. I cannot decide immediately, right?
I do agree.
Yeah. Having said this, see, Aam Aadmi Party was born out of the anti-corruption movement. So, what we could not achieve in last 60-70 years, so we have a vision for our country. The countries, we got freedom along with us are much developed than what India is. Example, Singapore. So what is wrong with Indian? Why India is still a developing country after 60 years, 70 years? We are not a developed country yet because governance. We have got the best talent in the world. The best doctors, the best engineers are Indians. They are working all over the world. They are leaving India. 6 lakh people have migrated to US in the last 5-6 years. It's a brain drain for us. Why? Because we are not able to give them good jobs, good opportunities. The governance is poor. The government is not able to realize their dreams, what they aspire for. So they move to the Western countries. So this is why 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗏 was born, to take care of the people who have got dreams. Our 𝗟𝗏𝗡𝗀 has said that our dream is to make India the #1 country in the world. We have the #1 talent resource. It's only the governance which can change. We have got everything. We have got from mountains to oceans to plains. We have just everything in the world, whatever it's required to make a nation great. So we are working on this, and that's why we focus it only on education and medical, because these are the 2 things which pulls back the average Indian. A poor Indian cannot afford a good education or a good hospital because
absolutely.
Yes.
But Gurpreet ji, as far as we all know what 𝗡𝗢𝗥 is doing in the national capital, whatever is happening in Punjab, the northern region. Yes, we know. But as far as 𝗡𝗢𝗥 and Northeast is concerned, don't you think there's a lot to be done as far as your party is concerned?
Yes, I do agree with that. But you see, like in last municipality elections, we were placed second in Guwahati. It was a surprise for us also. And we were just fighting only 38 seats of the 60. And Congress was third. So people like us, they understand. Everyone is all on social media now. They know what's happening in Delhi. What's happening in Punjab. People are aware of it. So it will take time, definitely it will take time. But we are very sure about Northeast, because people of Northeast are very passionate about a good lifestyle. They want a good lifestyle. They are equally better than the rest of the Indians.
But isn't time running out?
Yes, I do agree. Time is running out, but still, it's just a 10-year-old party. Within the 10 years, we have been able to form government in 2 states. We are the fastest growing political party in the world now at the present, with 257 MLAs, with 1 MP, around 10 Rajya Sabha MPs. So we are growing.
Okay.
Every year we are adding up. We are not coming down. So people are accepting us. We hope this is same thing will happen in Assam this time, where we are contesting on 3 seats. And we hope to do good this time.
All right. Let me go across to Mr. 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏. Mr. 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏, NPP doesn't look like is in great health, of course, except for your home state of Meghalaya. Arunachal, we all know what happened. Yes, you might say that people jump ships, political parties, politicians change their parties, that's all fine. But how prepared are you as far as the Lok Sabha elections this time is concerned?
Yes, thank you, madam. Actually, we as a national party, we have tried to establish ourselves in most of the northeastern states, where we have presence of few MLAs also who have been elected on our party ticket. So having a dynamic national president like our Honorable Chief Minister Conrad Sangma, so people in the state like Nagaland, Arunachal, Manipur are accepting our party. So we have strong party presidents out there currently who are working on the ground, and since we are also ally of the NDA, so it will be taken, the call will be taken by our national president on which seats we're gonna contest. But to say in our state Meghalaya, this time around, I think we will sail through. We will break the record in the Shillong seat also, which has been held by the Congress for a very long time. Because this time our party have chosen both women candidates, which is like, in our state, it's a matrimonial society where, we give a huge respect for women. So this time around, our party has chosen a woman who is also a current cabinet minister in
Yeah.
the government, who's going to contest on the NPP ticket for the Lok Sabha,
Right.
and same for the Tura seat. So looking in our state, looking at the ground work that we have done, we are going to sail through in Meghalaya. And yes, in other northeastern states, our national president will take a final call, because we have to respect our allies since we are already in the coalition government.
Right. Yes, but the fact remains that you, like you mentioned, you are already an ally of the BJP, and but we really wonder how much of a fight the opposition parties can, in the true sense, put up against BJP that has become kind of a behemoth, a monolith altogether. Now, let me bring in Happy Gogoi here. Congress, absolutely a broken house, divided, lot of internal feud coming out in the open. Now, where does Congress stand as of today, and what is there in store as far as that grand old party is concerned? I'm sure it's no longer grand. It's old, of course, but not grand anymore.
Thank you, Anitam. See, MP elections are knocking at the door, of course. Everybody is rushing up for the coming election, which is, of course, going to be one of the biggest elections. But yes, this time, and as to mention, see, every political party have got their own life, and since nevertheless, that Congress has been ruling, it's been 75 years of independence. Amrit Kal, what our Prime Minister Modi ji talks about, okay, Congress has ruled quite, for a long time. And at the same time, now if you see consecutively, it's been only 10 years from the BJP party who has been ruling. And in this 10 years, the kind of frustration, the kind of helplessness that, every public is facing, people can make it out. And that is the reason. Otherwise, just imagine if BJP has been doing so good, if Modi ji has said, the kind of announcement, the kind of, work that he says that he works for 18 to 20 hours, if they have been doing so good, I don't think there would have been a rush for any other political party to, change them and, form another party in Delhi or in the entire India. Now, in this 10 years, you can realize that the kind of frustration people are, can feel, it is absolutely different in the last 75 years. You can calculate and you can make it out. And if you talk about Congress, yes, as I said, Congress has ruled for 15 years. Last, our, CM was Tarun Gogoi, late. But after that, of course, as I said, due to some facts, Congress couldn't do well, and that is the reason why people have believed BJP, and that is why BJP have been ruling for the last 10 years. But can you understand that, the scenario is it is going to be so interesting now. In the list that the BJP has come up with, the MP list, let's talk about Assam. You see 14 seats are there, and almost, 5 MP, MP who have been ruling the entire state of Assam, now they have been replaced. And why is that so? I'm sure it can be one of the possible reasons that the MPs who had been earlier, they served Assam, they even couldn't come up with a good report card, and that is the reason. I'm sure the anti-incumbency has been coming up, so it is going to come up in the next 10 years. People can see in the next election it will come up, and that is the reason you can probably make it out that 5 MPs have been replaced and another 5 name has been given. Now the next thing is BJP. See, people have given fair enough chance to Congress or any regional party, or now to BJP. Yes, in this 10 years, people can make it out what kind of development, what kind of progress BJP is making. I would not say that BJP has not done work. Yes, of course, some of the things are really appreciated from on the part of BJP. But on the overall, if you see, there are still people. I mean, can you see in the last 10 years? See, for example, I'll give you a couple of 2-3 points. 2,745 theft cases in Guwahati. Can you imagine that? You know, in this 10 years, has Guwahati been changed so popularly that, you know, even the BJP, our CM, 𝗟𝗓𝗪𝗀 𝗏𝗏, he tells that, you know, the Guwahati is really developing with a lot of flyovers and everything is booming up. But can you imagine 2,745 cases are still registered and yet not been solved? That is also only a simple theft cases.
But happy here, the fact, my straight question is that does Congress have a strategy in place to give a tough tucker to BJP at this point of time?
Absolutely.
Because the points that you're raising are very local. I mean, yes, of course, it concerns the people, the 𝗓𝗏𝗏, the citizen. Definitely, it's concerning and worrisome. But the fact remains, does any of the political parties present in this discussion with me today, do all of you have a strategy, a plan in place to give a tough fight to BJP?
Of course.
Last few minutes to all of you.
You can see that, you know, you can see that is the reason 5 MPs had been replaced with some another, few more
that's
MPs.
BJP strategy.
Right. Yeah.
Do you have a strategy to
Of course, we have our own
counter?
strategy. As I said, we are not in a hurry. We are, you know, discussing well. In a day or two, you'll come up to know the, you know, eligible candidate. And as I said, you know, we are in an alliance team with the regional party and all the, for 16, you know, other parties in Assam. But as I said, may the best, you know, candidate get the ticket, and as I said, it is going to be a one-on-one fight, and it is definitely going to be a tough fight, which is going to give sleepless nights to BJP. And I'm sure in the next coming election, you'll get to know the kind of mandate that public is going to give against BJP.
All right. Yes, Mr.
No, look, what the question you are raising, that will BJP will have a cakewalk. I don't think they will have, because see, they have changed the portfolios of the MPs. New faces are coming up. That is their strategy. We have nothing to comment on it.
Yes.
We will not comment. But the fact remains, people like Rameshwar Teli, he was a sitting member, he is a minister. He has been removed. For what? People would like to know. That
Because
means he was incompetent.
Yes, he's
He was incompetent. That means an incompetent MP was ruling for the last 5 years.
Yes.
That is a shame.
Which is why he has been dropped.
It is a shame.
Which is why he has been dropped.
So also, now the commitments none other than the Prime Minister gave in 2014, 2019. What about those commitments? They are very good in giving commitments. For example only, they are talking of corruption. The corruption is highest in case of BJP. Their list is so big. In fact, giving an opportunity to me in later some other day, I can read out the list of corruptions across the country, in state of Assam particularly. Number one. Number two, the flood erosions, how much money the central government has given to the state. We are demanding around 1,800 crores. We are giving 45 crores only. This is the nature the BJP is taking.
Quickly, yes, comment from you before we close.
See, all the 12 MPs of BJP couldn't spend their allotted money. That shows their incompetency. They are worthless people. You cannot just win on Modi
even let's talk about Northeast. Very soon our Honorable Prime Minister is coming, but he cannot dare to go to Manipur. He is planning to go to Arunachal Pradesh, but my question from here is, why cannot he dare to go to Manipur? What is the reason? You know what? It is going to be a very good mandate in terms of Northeast, and this time the election is going to be a very interesting one.
All right. On that note, I have to close. Thank you, lady and gentlemen. Thank you, Mr. Pingrop, Mr. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, and Mr. Singh, and Happy Gogoi for joining me today evening for the debate on Evening Prime. Thank you so much, and thank you, viewers, for watching. Goodbye. Good night.
Thank you.